And what investigators would later describe as the point of no return came at 9:47 p.m. on a Wednesday. She had sent the message, 3 sentences, carefully worded. She had drafted it 6 times over 4 days. What followed was the kind of silence that changes people. He had read it. The 2 blue ticks confirmed this. And he had said nothing. Not that night, not the next morning, not the following Tuesday when she saw him in the car park, and they both pretended to check their phones simultaneously. The message sat there, read, unanswered. A grey bubble in a sea of blue. Authorities described the situation as, and I quote directly, not great. 3 friends were interviewed. All 3 said they had a bad feeling from the beginning. None of them said this at the beginning. Investigators note this is always the case. He did eventually reply 17 days later. He said, "Hey," just that. "Hey, the case remains open."
Behaviour researchers have now catalogued across every known human culture, every continent, every income bracket, without a single exception. The adult male opens the fridge. He is not hungry. He confirmed this to himself approximately 90 seconds ago during the first visit. And yet here he is again, standing in the cold light, scanning the same shelves in the same order, as though something may have changed in the intervening minute and a half. Nothing has changed. This is called hoping it changed. The success rate is 0. The behavior continues. He takes something small, a grape, a piece of cheese, half a leftover something that he did not come for and did not want. He eats it standing up, facing the open fridge, in the dark. Scientists believe he is not thinking about food. Scientists believe he is not thinking about anything specific at all, which is, in its own way, the point. He closes the fridge. The kitchen goes dark. He stands in it for a moment. Then he goes back to whatever he was doing, which was also not really what he was doing.
And in other news, in 1983, a Soviet early warning system detected an incoming nuclear missile strike from the United States. The officer on duty, Stanislav Petrov, had 60 seconds to confirm and trigger a counterstrike. He decided it was a false alarm based on a feeling. He was correct. He was never officially recognized for this decision. He died in 2017. Most people have never heard his name. In lighter news, there is a species of jellyfish called Turritopsis dohrnii that is biologically immortal. When it ages, it reverts to its juvenile form and begins again. Scientists have been studying this since 1996 and are reportedly very interested. Also, a study conducted in 2022 found that the average person spends approximately 6 months of their life waiting for someone to reply to a message. The study did not follow up on whether the reply was worth it. The weather where you are is probably fine. Back to you.
I'm not saying I need an apology. I'm saying I need documentation. Like a receipt. 3 years, itemized, what I gave, what I got, current balance, show you're working.
Relationships don't really...
And I go, I know they don't. That's the problem. That's the whole problem. Because if they did, nobody would be calling radio stations at 1 a.m. asking a stranger to just confirm that it counted, that it was real, that I wasn't imagining the whole thing.
It was real. It counted.
And I wasn't ready for that. I said, I didn't plan this. It came out. I said, I think I just miss being someone's first thought. Not their only thought. Just the first one. In the morning. Before everything else starts.
Yeah.
And I start crying in my car and I'm not embarrassed. And I think that might be the most okay I've felt in months. And I don't fully understand why a stranger saying, yeah, is the thing that did it. But there it is.
What I'm telling you is I was never ready. Not once. Not for a single thing I'm proud of.
Ha! So what did you do?
I started anyway. Every time. The job I wasn't qualified for. The conversation I was terrified of having. The life I wasn't sure I deserved to want. I just started before I was ready and got ready in the middle of doing it, which is the only place you can actually get ready. You cannot get ready on the outside of a thing. You have to already be in it.
Any regrets?
Everything I'm proud of, I started scared. Everything I regret, I waited until I wasn't scared anymore. Make of that what you will.
The recording ends there. I don't know who he was. I found this on an old tape at a car boot sale in 2003. I've kept it ever since. I thought someone else should hear it.